Hello everyone, welcome to a quick recap on my pound dollar trade that I took last week. It was a trade that turned into a swing trade. Luckily, because I was busy and I didn't have time to manage it, so I just took the entry and just left it work out overnight. So I'm just gonna take you through my analysis on why I took this trade. So jumping onto the 4 hour, I don't want to go into the daily, but because of I did most of my analysis on the 4 hour. So on the 4 hour, I just want to show you. So at the time when I did this analysis, I did the video. If you watch my last week Sunday's pre-market video, you can see that I had a plan on entering below this level, right? So price, obviously the market came into this level, this high over here, and it failed to break, and then volume came in, right? And then we bounced off this level, tried to push tried to push higher, but we created these lower highs over here. We didn't take out the highs, so it's told me that the market, the buying pressure is, there's not a lot of buying pressure in the market. So because we failed to create a higher high and create this lower high, so the market obviously failed to take those highs, and then we saw a volume come in, right? So when this volume come in, I wanted this level to be broken, this level over here. I wanted price to break these levels, and then we managed to break these levels. And at the time, I felt like maybe I lost the trade because of it wasn't showing signs that it was coming back. But then I had to be patient. I put my order there, I put my order here, and then waited for this corrective structure. You'll see clearly on the hour, so on the 1 hour. So I waited for this corrective structure because of when I saw. So the reason why I left my entry there, if you look here at this low, usually anyone who entered at this area, they will liquidate their positions when when the price gets here. But that means that a lot of people are out of the market, so the market is it's more likely to correct, right? Because of anyone who entered at this area will probably liquidate their positions at this low here. So that's why the momentum price lost a bit of momentum. So as soon as we swept these lows, a lot of people liquidated positions, and then the market started to reverse into this area. So I wanted to see if this area can hold, and when this candle failed to break this area, I left my position in there and I got tagged in on the 1 hour chart. I got tagged in. If you can see on the 1 hour chart, there's a lot of rejection here happening. Price pushed, let me clean this up a bit. Price pushed into this gap, filled some of this gap, and then closed below this level. So this my entry was at this level. It tagged me in, went into a bit of drawdown, and then momentum came in. So this trade I took on Tuesday. I held it all up until Friday. So I took this trade on my one account, and then on my other account, I was a bit greedy. I needed a little bit of this price to get to this area for me to actually pass my funded challenge. But it didn't happen. But on my one account, I managed to make 4% because I was just only targeting this this low. So I made a nice 4% on this trade, and I had to hold it for 3 days. Luckily, I wasn't on the charts, so I just left the trade play out as it should. I was a bit busy with other stuff, and it turned into a swing trade, but it was turned into one of the best trades for me this year. And then on the other account, obviously because I was greedy, when the market started to shift, by the time I went to the market, I got to my computer, the market was at this area, and I managed to close with some profit, but obviously because of greedy, I lost about 2%. But it's fine. Obviously, we learn with these things when they happen. The biggest thing is to journal your trades and never do it again, obviously. So that was it. Positive from one account, a little bit of negative from my other account. Negative in terms of how I managed the trade, and being a bit greedy with the entry. I mean, this was 90% there. I should have just taken it. I only had like a few dollars to pass my challenge, but it is what it is. You learn your lessons and you just learn not to do it again. Anyway, that's my GU trade. 4% trade. It was a good trade. Held it for 3 days. Tested my patience, especially when these pullbacks were happening. And that's the market. It'll test you, but if you hold strong and believe in your analysis and in your trade, and these little pullbacks are not gonna phase you, and they're not gonna force you to close your position too early. So yeah, that's my GU trade. So hopefully you guys learned something from this, and I'll see you guys on the next one.